What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Andy Ruiz Jr. States that, and says that after he destroys Anthony Joshua and beats him a second time, Anthony Joshua is going to need some time off from the sport of boxing. He stated that, he's going to need time to get himself mentally together because he may fall to pieces. My thoughts are this. If Anthony Joshua is to lose the rematch after losing the first fight in such dramatic fashion in his debut in the States, June 1st at Madison Square Garden, if Anthony Joshua loses the rematch in dramatic fashion again, Anthony Joshua should be watched closely, right? And the reason I say that is because Anthony Joshua truly doesn't understand and identify why he lost to Andy Ruiz Jr. He don't believe the law of physics states that he should lose to a guy like Andy Ruiz Jr. And everything will come crumbling down for Anthony Joshua should he lose the rematch with Andy Ruiz. All the sponsors, all the hype around him will be deflated. All the hype, all the sponsors, all of that stuff around him would be deflated. It would be absolutely deflated. It would just disintegrate from right before his very eyes. And I think that Anthony Joshua will have a tough time dealing with that. So I have to agree with Andrew Ruiz when he says that he should take a time off. But I have to disagree to an extent because I think that if Anthony Joshua loses the rematch, he don't have to worry about taking time off because I believe that his career is going to take a nosedive. I believe his career is going to nosedive. Why? Why do I say such things? Because the hype around him was he was a machine. The hype around him was, he was unbeatable, and look at all the accomplishments he accomplished in such a short feat in such a short period of time. Look at all the feats he's accomplished in such a short period of time, right? And now to have him lose to a guy like Andy Ruiz. Anthony Joshua was 6'6", 250 pounds of muscle. You lose to a 6 foot tall, soft-bodied Mexican boxer who doesn't look the part, and he beat you in dramatic fashion twice. And see, we understand that styles make fights in the sport of boxing. But the fact that they try to portray Anthony Joshua as a machine, and that's what he is, a robot. That's how he moves in the ring, like a robot. He's very stiff, right? He's not very fluid. And so, losing to Andy Ruiz, where do you go from there? You lose the Deontay Wilder fight. You lost it. You fumbled the ball. You dropped the ball in that entire situation. You had a chance to have a historic fight for undisputed against arguably the hardest puncher in the sport of boxing history. And you fumble it away. And then you go into a fight with Jarrell Big Baby Miller, undefeated American heavyweight contender, and try to get him in his backyard in New York. And that falls by the wayside. Then you end up having to secure a fight quickly because you already have the venue and the date already set. And now you have to try and secure a fight quickly. So you go with Andrew Ruiz, who looked like, the easier fight. And guess what? It was a cherry pick gone wrong. And guess what? You lose to him twice, it's over. It's over. Anthony Joshua is no longer in high demand. You're no longer in high demand. The sport of boxing is very cruel when it comes to that. I would like to see Anthony Joshua continue on boxing because I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I still think he would beat, even if he lost to Andy Ruiz Jr., I still think he would beat the majority of, if you made a fight, and no disrespect to none of these guys, but if you made a fight with Anthony Joshua and Michael Hunter, I still favor Anthony Joshua, even if he lost to Andy Ruiz. I would still favor Anthony Joshua to be victorious in that fight. I would still pick Anthony Joshua, even if he lost back-to-back to Andy Ruiz. But as far as his stardom, as far as, the sponsors and all of those things, that's going to fall by the wayside. And it's going to fall by the wayside very quickly. Because now you're no longer marketable. Especially as an indestructible force. Anthony Joshua, your appearance and, oh man, this dude is indestructible and 6'6", 250 pounds of muscle, knocking people out. And you can't beat a 6 foot tall Mexican guy who looks like he doesn't even take his diet serious. That won't bode well. That's not gonna go over well. You're no longer marketable when it comes to that. So now, you're just a boxer. See, like Andre Ward said, Anthony Joshua is more concerned with how he looks on the scale and more concerned with being a model than being a boxer. So you lose twice, back-to-back, to Andy Ruiz Jr. Guess what? You're just a boxer. And at that point in time, I believe Anthony Joshua's career comes to a screeching halt. At least the hype around him comes to a screeching halt. It's over. It's over. So I have to agree with Andy Ruiz. And I believe, it's a strong possibility that Anthony Joshua is going to lose the rematch. Because styles make fights. And I think that Andy Ruiz's style is completely all wrong for Anthony Joshua. Completely. And we're going to see that come to fruition December 7th in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua is too stiff. Anthony Joshua is not fluid enough. Anthony Joshua is chinny. Anthony Joshua is the less of athlete than Andy Ruiz. Anthony Joshua hand speed is not on par with Andy Ruiz. It's over. Now, can he win the fight? Absolutely he can win. Is he going to win? I don't believe so. I believe Andy Ruiz is going to counter him still. Andy Ruiz fought Anthony Joshua on a short notice as well. Now he's going to have a full training camp. And he's going in the fight with the confidence already dropping Anthony Joshua 4 times and stopping him. He did so on a short notice and on a short camp, only having 5 weeks. So what do you think he's going to do having a full camp, having a confidence, and having already defeat him, already understand what Anthony Joshua brings to the table? Because a leopard don't change his stripes overnight. He don't change the stripes at all, but he definitely don't change them overnight. So Anthony Joshua is not going to become this huge surprise to Andy Ruiz Jr. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He may tweak this and this here and there, but he can't tweak the majority of who he is. And he's going to lose the rematch. But it's an exciting fight and a hell of a fight, and I can't wait to see the rematch. Because Anthony Joshua can win the rematch. Will he win the rematch? This is another story. Can he win the rematch? Absolutely he can. He dropped Andy Ruiz in the first fight. So it's a possibility he could have stopped Andy Ruiz. Will he? It's a whole different story. But, styles make fights, and I favor Andy Ruiz's style. But saying this to say, if he loses, Andy Ruiz don't have to worry about him taking time off for the sport of boxing because Anthony Joshua was not built that way. His career wasn't built that way. So at the end of the day, it's going to come down to this. No more sponsorships. No more hype train. It's over. It's over. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Andrew Ruiz Jr. says that Anthony Joshua is going to need some serious time off after he destroys him in this rematch. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.